Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here today, spending your time with me. I won't waste any of it, I promised. Let's see, I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Energy deck. We're going to start there and see which energy Spirit would like you to tap into right now. Now, we have all these run through us all the time, right? Let's take a look at them real quick. Determination, rebirth, gratitude, meditation, courage, all these things are in us all the time. And Spirit is happy that we can access and we have attainable goals that we can steer this energy towards. And so Spirit wants you to tap into a particular one at this time. Alright, Cancer, let's see what we got. Let's see. What do we got for beautiful Cancer? Sun, moon, rising. I know you wanted to... There we go. It's coming. Inspiration. Inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. I love it, of course. I love all the energies, even the ones that are kind of pointing their fingers at me. I don't love that, but I do like it because it's there for a reason. Inspiration is literally everywhere, and this is actually a great energy to tap into at this time because we're in Pisces season. At the time of this recording of this video, it is 3/3/2025. But whenever you see this, it is what it is. But the energies that are going around right now, because we're in Pisces season at the time of this reading and the time of this card pull, it's a creative time. Your head could be filled with, and your heart could be filled with tons and tons of new ideas, possibilities, things you really want to kind of harness and put out there into the world. The Cancers that I know are very creative, very, very creative. To be honest with you, I'm a little jealous because I don't have those sort of... I can be creative, don't get me wrong. We all can in certain things. But mine's more... I'm a Virgo, so it's more structured. It's not so heart-centered. And Cancers can access and see things that I do not. And I appreciate that a lot. I have male Cancer friends. I have female Cancer friends. I have family. All that sort of thing. And each one of them has some sort of creative outlook that I do not have. And always bring things to my attention around me that I normally wouldn't see because they're on top of it, which is awesome. Which means you have access to see things that other people don't / use those things as inspiration. Say you hear a song and you just hear one little part in the background that nobody else hears as a particular horn or a drum beat or something like that. Like taking that little piece and putting that into a song or starting a song with that. That's the kind of inspiration I'm talking about. Things that blend in to our everyday mundane lives that inspire you. That are right there for all of us to see. Only you're the only one that sees that. Cancer's the only one that says, hey, wait a minute, that could be something. My sister has a Cancer and she works with kids, and she has the most creative things. She finds inspiration in a toilet paper roll. I remember she had us saving toilet paper rolls at one point, paper towel rolls, that kind of thing, to do projects with her class. It was more than just recycling. It was about using and being inspired by everyday items, shit we usually would throw away. It's amazing. So you know what, Cancer? Tap into that. Get inspired. Look around you. See what you could be using, and not just in a recycling way, but see what you could be using that's around you that has no use right now. Because we definitely live in sort of a throwaway time. It drives me a little crazy, and I am trying to tap into using things around me as well. Again, not just because of recycling, because that's important as well, but it's more about, wait a minute, why would I go out and buy something when I already have it? Like these little charms here, came with from a long time ago during COVID, and I wanted to make my own necklaces because I was bored and I was like, I need to do something, and it didn't pan out. But I have all these awesome little things left over, and I like sprinkling them around the table because they're fun. That one's love. I think I have a believe around here. Like I have some. I didn't want to buy something else because I had stuff in the house. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. Let's pull an angel number for you. That's what we're doing next. It's got a journal prompt on it, so if you would like to grab a piece of paper or your journal and come along with this, pause as needed. You're more than welcome to while I shuffle. Let's pull an angel number before we get into tarot. Angel number for beautiful Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What do we got, Spirit? What do you got? I know you got inspiration, so 2244. Acceptance. Okay. Now, I don't think that's very easy for you, but we'll see. Surrender, let go, peace, clarity, adaptability, and moving forward. Adapt what you cannot change and let go of past grievances. Focus on what you can control, moving forward to realign yourself with your goals and your purpose. Okay, that makes a lot of sense because sometimes stepping back reveals a bigger picture. Sometimes when you're so close to something, you see if you're centered in on right here, you're only going to see the forest. As you start to move out a little bit, you can see the whole picture. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So sometimes you need to just step back so that way you can see what really needs to go. If you're real close to it, you might not see that this thing over here is actually on fire, or this thing over here is wilted and not growing anymore. You got to take a bigger look, a longer look at the big picture. Try that. All right. If you would like to do the journal prompt, come along with me. Just grab your pen and paper. What aspects of my life am I struggling to accept? How can I focus on what I can control and move forward? Identify one situation you've been resisting or dwelling on, Cancer, and choose one small step to take towards acceptance and positive change. So this is not even saying that you have to walk away from something. It just it means you need to learn to accept it into your life. Maybe you have a new coworker and they're driving you freaking bonkers. They're not doing things the way you would do it. They're not willing to learn the way you do it. They're full of that. Oh, where I used to work, we used to That actually drives me a little crazy because what I want to say is, well, why don't you work there anymore? But I do. If I can't change that person and they're actually doing their job and they're actually following most of the rules and they're just trying to find their way in, that's my issue. I need to learn to deal with that. If this person is destructive and they're trying to change the whole thing, that's a whole nother story. But your opinion carries weight, Cancer, okay? You're being called to look at these things and accept these things because you are a leader. If you accept this new person, yes, we're going with the coworker analogy, and it's going to work for me today. But if you're going to accept this new person into the work environment, into the team, every morning you say hi and have coffee with them, that sort of thing, you have to learn how to get on with them. I'm not saying that they're right. I'm not saying that they'll even come around and switch to the way things need to be. But people will fall in line behind you, Cancer, because you're a leader. You're a leader. And when you get passionate about something, when you get inspired by something, people are like, oh my God, I never thought of it that way. And you just pull out everybody else's creativity and positivity. And so the same will happen with this change. If this new person at work needs to go, you'll figure that out and help get rid of them. If that person just needs some time to get used to the way you do things and the way you guys do things at that job, that's fine too. But as a leader, whether you want to be or not, you are. My love. Cancer, they look to you. Not just at work, but in your family, in your neighborhood, at the store. They want you to reach things for them, even though you're not very tall. Like, it's all this kind of shit. When you're out and about, you're a leader. People are attracted to you. They want to know your opinion. They say, what do you think about this or that? They'll ask you about a shirt that they're wearing, like that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You inspire people. So, you need to start feeling inspired again. In a situation that needs to be adapted and accepted to, inspect that. That is to take a longer look at it, step back, sit with it, think about it. Meditation is amazing. It's not the first thing everybody thinks of because it's not easy. not you, but people want the pill. People want the fix. They want to snap their fingers and have everything be the way they want it to be. It's just not the way it is. Everything is energy. You know this. If you don't, I'm telling you now. Everything is energy, my love. And you can absolutely adapt and have this person follow your suit, fall in line because they want to be a part of what you're putting out there. Absolutely can happen. We're going to go to the tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for being here for the sign of the sign of, well, you guys are sun, but for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Or if you're a cross watcher because you love Cancer and you want to know what's up with them, you want to make sure they're happy and loved and protected and all that shit, and they do inspire you. I get it. Totally inspired by my little sister, not older sister, little sister. She has a heart that can see things the way that nobody else can, and that is so huge. That is so huge. Wow, I just, on the split here, you get the world and judgment. And judgment means you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and the world obviously means the world that's at your fingertips. So it's you that needs to have the, I don't want to say the balls, because that doesn't mean strong. The ovaries to switch this situation up to gain inspiration and therefore inspire others, to push this new person at work or whatever the situation is to start to change to fit in the way it's supposed to be, or the team dynamic, or be out. Those are the options, adapt and change, or just leave it behind and move on. Either way, you can't stay things can't stay the way they are, because you're where you need to be. Is the other person? Who knows? Alright. I'll do one more shuffle. Sorry, I hate to do long ones on camera, but I do what I'm told and I'm being guided to shuffle one last time. Alright, what do we get in the recent past for the beautiful sign of Cancer? What do we got? I don't really want it to come out, but it didn't. Thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is looking back at a time where you felt so inspired, so happy. It could have been a specific day, it could be a summer, it could be, but the Six of Cups talks all about looking back when your heart was full, when you were inspired, where you felt called to just skip down the fucking street. Those days that are behind you can absolutely come back. The feeling inside you can absolutely come back. Let's see what we got for a description down here. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. That's how you are going to inspire the people around you, the situation that needs love, the situation, whatever the situation here, that needs to be accepted or changed from your perspective, is being led by the Six of Cups, being led by that feeling, that compassion, that amazing day, summer, whatever this was, whatever the Six of Cups was for you that made your cup feel so full that you were almost uncomfortable because you were so excited. Your feelings, your exuberance, your joy is fucking contagious. Like I said, you inspire people without even knowing them, or knowing that you're doing it is what I should say. But even when you're at the store, like, you get so excited about a fucking box of rice or a bag of chips or whatever it is, and people are like, oh wait, is that any good? And then they're asking you, and now you're a freaking spokesperson for this product because you're so excited. This is what I'm talking about. This joy that's oozing out of you is what people are drawn to. And you're not even doing it for that reason. You're doing it because that's just how you feel. If you see the power that you have, the weight that you carry in this world, Cancer, it's contagious. And so you're bringing that Six of Cup energy into what you currently have. And what do we currently have? What do we got for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Risings, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Six of Wands. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. 2 sixes. That's great. This is actually 2 sixes as well. But anyways, sorry. Six of Swords is moving on and away from the feelings of, I can't do this anymore. Bringing this feeling back. Recalling the happiest day. Recalling, an amazing summer. Recalling the joy that you once felt for whether this is the situation or just life in general. Made you see, like we said, made you really look. You start here with the 6 of Cups. We're like, oh my God, I feel so great about whatever the situation is. And when you start to feel the imbalance of, this doesn't bring me the same joy it used to, you're able to look out, like, step back and look out. Look at the full picture. And you say, wait a minute. This is what I need to do to make me feel 6 of Cups again. I need to move on from this situation. Whether that be actually quitting the job, moving away from the situation, moving away from a partner, moving away from a city, whatever this is, that it could either be that or the calmer waters are coming because of the changes. Because in this prompt it does say, identify one situation you've been resisting or dwelling on and choose one small step to take towards acceptance and positive change. The one small step that you take, the putting your foot down, the, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore kind of attitude, puts a halt to whatever was trying to break through. And you didn't let it through. You say, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this feeling. I'm done with this drama. I'm done with all of it. So I'm moving on. It kind of means something different for everybody because this is a collective message for all Cancer. So either the situation got better because you spoke up about it and you inspired other people to say, you know what, you're right. I don't like the way this is going down. Or you're physically moving away from it. Feel free to leave me in the comments what it is because not only am I nosy, but I will send you positive energy as well. I'm still going to, Cancer, because you know what? I love you, but it's nice to know specifically what we're talking about here. All right. That flipped as soon as I opened it. Strength. And the Strength card is all about quiet strength. It's not just about rushing in and ba ba ba. This is about being still and quiet. It says, it takes great strength to be soft. And that's the way you need to come into it because this is not a Ten of Swords moment here. This is you correcting, not a mistake, because we don't want to say things happen as a mistake, right? But you correcting a course. You moving the ship this way, because this way you're going to hit an iceberg. This way, the path is too rocky and yucky, so you're going to move down this way. It's smooth sailing. That's what this is. But in order to get there, in order to really take in all the lessons that you're bringing with you, you have to be soft. You can't come in waving those things like, I'm going to stab you, I'm going to fight you, bah, 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 bah. No, because that's not the way to navigate this situation. If you're physically moving away from this situation, you're starting out new, obviously you're not going to come in the door swinging your swords and say, listen, I'm not going to get hurt again this way because this happened to me last time, blah, 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 blah. They're going to tell you to turn around and leave. Nobody wants that. That's also seemingly like what you're moving away from. So you learned that lesson. You're moving away from the drama. You're moving away from the confusion and all that shit. You're moving into calmer waters. That means you need to bring your calm energy. Staying inspired by yourself, by the things around you, by seeing other little things. You're getting back that energy that you used to have with the Six of Cups that started to fade because of your situation. But you have to be soft in order to receive them. You have to have the energy of, I'm not saying being weak because this is the Strength card, but it's soft and still, because you don't need to be uproarious. The uproarious nature of all this, or the part of all this, was implementing the change. Putting your foot down saying, yeah, we're not doing it that way anymore, or packing up your shit and leaving saying we're not doing that anymore. Whatever step you finally take to move away from the rocky situation that was into calmer waters is requiring you to be soft. Bottom of the deck we have Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles is the idea. You have been inspired now. This is you being inspired to, and when life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. That's beautiful. I love the pages. I love the pages because they're not afraid of shit not working. Page of Pentacles not worried about her idea not working. She's just like, yep, who's next? $20 cup. If it's the Page of Cups, it's butterflies in the stomach. They're not worried about getting hurt or getting their heart broken. If it's the Page of Wands, it's absolutely excited about a passionate new idea and moving forward with it and making the plans. Not taking the action yet, but the idea. And if it's the Page of Swords, well then it's 100% the communication that's going to come out fine and not worried, and the Knight is going to help move that. But the Page of Pentacles here talks about the new idea, the new path forward that you are taking. You're making enchanted lemonade. I'm going to pull from this deck to clarify before we head to Monology. And at this time, if you feel so called and you're still here hanging with me, Cancer, first of all, thank you. Second of all, hit that like button for me, will you? Consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely free. Leave me a comment. Let me know what this is about. I'm going to send you positive energy, but if I know exactly what it's about, I can really curate that energy towards you. And I appreciate you being here, to be honest with you. Just talking to you and hanging out with you and getting these messages from Spirit. It means the world to me. And I'm excited to bring these to you every week. So, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss this shit. What do we get for clarification here for the Six of Cups in the recent past position for beautiful Cancer? What do we got? Six of Cups here because the world is yours. We saw it on the cut earlier on these cards, but the world is yours. This is major. Because it's a major, but also it's the card. It's the card. It's the completion of all of the majors. And the way it comes out in you as pure joy, as I'm sharing this with everybody. You're not gatekeeping. You're not about keeping this shit to yourself and only taking care of you. It's not the way you do things. You want to take care of everybody around you. You want to take care of the people that deserve it, the people that hold you down. Sometimes people that don't deserve it because the people around them deserve it. That's how you are. That kind of energy and joy and excitement comes pouring out of you. And people see it. They want to be a part of it. They're like, I want to be on Cancer's team. Sign me up. And if there's no room, I will get on the wait list. Six of Swords in the current position. It's here. Thank you. Because you're moving on to bigger and better. The Empress, not only can she grow anything, because everything is sparking up beautiful around her, but she embodies everything. She is in the trees. She's in the animals. She's in the trees. She's in the air. She's in the sun. She's a part of everything, growing everything. And she's springing up inspiration everywhere she goes, everything she touches, because of the joy. Because of the joy, people are already looking at you. Aren't they, Cancer? They're already looking at you. They're already, what's Cancer going to do next? What's Cancer going to do next? And not in a stalker way, but just in that they're excited. They're inspired. They want to follow you. They want to join you. They want you to be their leader. And again, none of these things are because you're doing the shit for them. It's because they want to do it too. That's what true inspiration is. True inspiration isn't about, oh, it makes me want to do my homework. You want to do my homework for me? No. I'm excited about this fucking homework. I'm inspired to learn about this particular subject because of the way that the instructor showed me. Them talking, Cancer, so say you're the teacher, Cancer talking about this subject made me say, whoa, I really want to be a part of this. How can I be a part of this? Your inspiration knows no bounds. We have strength in the future position here. And why do we have strength in the future position for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. I thought that flipped. I thought I heard it flip. Beautiful Cancer. Inspirational water sign. Full of love and heart. What do we got? Why do we have the strength card here? I appreciate you sticking with me. The Moon. Shit, I should have guessed it earlier. I almost said it. But look at all the major backing shit up here, because this going through this doorway, sailing towards the unknown darkened doorway and stepping through, soft and strong, is what your strength is. Not being afraid of this moon. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. The Ace, much like the pages, are the beginning. I think of the aces as the pages, because the page is the ace of the court cards to me. It's innocent. It's got a beautiful idea. It's immature. That's the difference. The difference is this is immature. This is an immature idea because it's Pentacle for something that's going to really come to fruition and amazing. But the thing they have in common is there's no fear of failure here, because this Ace of Swords is the clarity that you needed to move forward with this idea and down this path. The minute it happened, major, 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 major. Meanwhile, you got 2 6s. I mean, come on, what are you doing here, my loves? 2 6s, and then 2 plus 4 and 2 plus 4 is 6. So, you see what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with major shit going on in your life. And the fact that you're bringing all of that with you, with the clarity and the fortitude and the willingness to sail, not just walk, sail through that unknown dark doorway, is a bravery that inspires other people. I don't know how many more times I can say it, but people want to be like you, Cancer. It may annoy you. We're going to pull from Moonology if I didn't say, to see if there's any clarification that needs to come through, even though it looks like we have all our clarification. Oh, jeez Louise. Nothing? They haven't been popping a lot lately because... Okay. Alright, so we see some things trying to pop out. I see knowledge. I did see courage, shadow work, all the shit. But this is all things that you've done, and this is how you got here. This is how you got here. Because if you didn't do all these things, if you didn't do the shadow work, have courage, and knowledge, then you would not have gotten to this point. You would not have the world at your fingertips. But you do, Cancer, because you've done the shadow work. The shadow work of the moon. You have the courage and strength and the knowledge of the Empress and the world and the Ace of Swords. So, the last thing we'll read is the Spiritual Oracle deck. I love these little messages. I love the little cards. They're so freaking cute. That'll be the last thing we look at. I'll get 2. Put them there. Alright, beautiful Cancer. This is your story. Let's do it. Let's get it. I'm going to put these back as we're talking because they flipped, but they didn't pop. So, this inner knowledge that comes with the Ace of Swords is the spark. It's the potential. It's the clarity that you needed in order to move forward with this idea, with this way through to acceptance of your current situation. The world at your fingertips, the knowledge that the world is at your fingertips if you just dig in, made you so happy and full of joy that it was like the best day of your life. Your former best day of your life. But that's the energy you're putting out because you're so excited. And your excitement and passion inspires other people. Inspires other people to make changes in their lives. To move on from the drama of the old into the calmer waters waiting for you. Because you've done the shadow work, you have no fear that you are the Empress as you're sailing through this unknown dark doorway of the moon. Because you've done the shadow work already. There goes my nail. And because you are strong enough to be soft and not swing your arms as you're coming through the door, that's how we get to the stillness and the courageousness of the lion. The lion isn't always just attacking. The lion doesn't even need to open its mouth to roar for you to know that its presence is there, for you to know that you're not playing around. The final two messages today for Cancer are: keep moving forward, even if you're unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you're meant to walk. Remember, we are all walking it with you. Trust yourself more. See, you're not alone. It's not just people in the physical world that you inspire. You inspire your angels. You inspire the universe. Your strength and your ability to see things the way you do, Cancer, is so inspirational to the universe that it wants to give you more of that feeling. And you'll see, it will. Last message today for Cancer says, it's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that the new is available. So that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome to this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Welcome to this beautiful brand new energy. Because you chose it. You chose it. You made this happen. Do not get it twisted and do not let anybody else take that away from you. Take care, my beautiful, beautiful Cancer friends.